Hey, my lovely Serene Dream here with another pick a card reading, and today's requested topic is what kinks or fantasies would they like to act out with me? This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, so only take what resonates, leave what does not. If you're watching this at the time that I upload it, I have uploaded the monthly Zodiac readings for May 2022 on the Vimeo channel, so you can go ahead and check those out, as well as any other monthly Zodiac readings you like to watch. And if you like to check out your general or love forecast for the rest of the year, you can find those videos on the Vimeo channel as well. Those links are below. If you like to book a personal reading with me, the link to that information can be found in the description box as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you go ahead and do that so you don't miss any updates here. And on the screen are three options: a blindfold, handcuffs, and a whip. So I'm going to give you a moment to go ahead and make your selection, and then we'll go ahead and begin. Okay, so for those who chose item number one, the blindfold, what kinks or fantasies would your person like to play out with you? Okay, what I'm getting here is that this person might have, I'm hearing shameful fetish, because they might want to, if you're a woman or a feminine energy, you might want to play like mommy and baby, where they're the baby and you're the mommy. They might want to literally like lay in your arms, like an infant, and suck on your breast. And I feel like this is I'm getting that this is something they've been wanting, like they've been secretly wanting to act out with someone, but they probably never felt safe enough to do this. But I feel that they may feel like you might be the person they can finally act this fantasy out with. So they might, I do feel like this person might, no, you know what? I don't feel like they're going to outright say, hey, can we role play with me as your infant and you as my mommy? I don't feel like they're going to outright say that, but I feel like they're going to drop heavy hints, and then you're going to get this feeling where you're going to get the hint that that's what they want to do. They might even position themselves on you in a way like an infant, and you just kind of go along with it and just let them do what they want, and then it will hit you then that this is what they've been wanting to do. So yeah, I just feel like they're just kind of gonna go for it, and then I feel like you're not gonna say anything. I feel like you're going to go along with it and let them play out that fantasy with you. I don't feel like you're gonna judge them. And I feel like they know that somewhere deep inside that you aren't gonna judge them, which is why it's like they're gonna be able to intuitively detect that you're not gonna judge them. So that's why they're like, the first time they're planning to act it out is with you. I feel like there has been no one before that they felt safe enough to do this with. Maybe on like little tiny levels they tried stuff like this with someone, but they felt like the person was either going to judge them, or they probably tested them by like having certain conversations about the fantasy, just in a general sense, not about anything that they're interested in personally. And then that person's response wasn't really giving like that they'll be okay with it, so they just kind of forgot about it. This person may also, I feel like this person is very freaky, like more freaking than you realize. And I feel like they might be into like all types of positions. Like this person might literally be into Karma Sutra. Like they might have a book, or they might study it. And I feel like the more like the longer the relationship is, or like the more you get to know each other, this person is gonna push the limits with you sexually, and want to try out a lot of those positions that they've been studying. And I do feel that some of these they've tried on other people. This person is not like, they are not they've been around the block a few times, I'll just say that. And yeah, I feel like the longer you're with this person, the more they're going to push your limits sexually. That's what I'm getting most of all. Like, they want to be your best. And they feel somewhere deep inside, like if you're just meeting this person and you haven't really been intimate with them yet, I feel that like they set a goal. Like even if you're already with them, I feel like at the time you met, they set a goal that they were going to be your best. And the way that they planned to do that was to continuously push the boundaries sexually with you, continuously like switch it up in the bedroom and just do things you've never seen before that you never even thought you'd be doing ever. And yeah, this person is sort of a deviant, but instead of them being around with everyone, like they could have been a former hoe, but instead of them being like running around having sex with everyone, they're wanting to do all their usual sexual things just with you. They want you to never look at another person again, like never even desire someone else again. They want you to be so strung out over them that you like it feels like every time you're with them it feels like the first time because they're always trying something new. That's their goal. And I don't even feel like they're just doing that to impress you. I feel like this person is literally just like that. Like they're very sexually adventurous. They're always going for more. I feel like this person doesn't get tired easily. Their libido is out of this world. um if anything, I feel that being with this person, you're always going to be the one that taps out first or the one who gets worn out first. But I feel like over time, you're going to be determined to beat that, like beat them. So it's like you're going to be in competition at some point. Like this person is always wearing you out. You're always the one tapping out. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna make it my goal where I make them tap out first. That I make them, that I wear them down first. And I feel like you might get there. It's gonna take some time though, because I feel like where you are sexually and where this person is sexually, there's like a big gap between your sexual levels. But I feel like the more you have sex with them, the more you catch up to their level. And when you do finally catch up to them, you're gonna know how to match them really well. And I'm hearing it's gonna blow this person's mind to see like how good you've gotten. It's not to say that they didn't enjoy sex with you before when you weren't that advanced, but I feel like maybe before it was more about the feeling, like you just feel really good. And now, like when you reach their level, it's gonna be like you feel really good and you can fuck like them, like you can really put it down like them. And they're gonna feel they're going to feel like this person might even want to play like John, like trick and hold John prostitute, like type of games. I'm getting Pretty Woman is in my head, so I feel like this person is into role play. First they want to role play as like a baby and a mother, and then they want to role play as like a John and a prostitute. And they want you to be the prostitute. They may want to act out the exact scenario from Pretty Woman where, they act like they're picking you up off the street or something and they're taking you home with them and they're paying you to have sex with them, but then they end up, you know, falling in love with you. It's just, yeah, this person they want to act out Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman might be a favorite movie of theirs, or if it's not, I just get that they watched that movie and they thought like, I want to do this with somebody. I want this type of relationship with somebody. And yeah, it's like they're wanting to act it out with you. This person, like, yeah, I'm getting this person has like sugar daddy fantasies. Like they want to be a sugar daddy. Like at the same time, they want to be a baby and then they want to be a sugar daddy. So yeah, it's like they might want to switch it up. Like sometimes they want to be your baby, like literal infant. And then other times they want to spoil you and treat you like a sugar daddy in the bedroom. Like they want you to be like their sugar baby. And they literally spend money on you. I feel like they might have a fantasy of like, taking you out on a shopping spree and then coming home and making like this raw, passionate love with you. You know, it's like literally picking you up like a prostitute on the street, spoiling you for the day, and then coming home and making like this raw, passionate love with you, and then, you know, giving you money in exchange for it. It's like, it's really weird. But yeah, this person wants to go through the whole like prostitute John experience, trick hoe experience, with you. Even if it's just one time, they feel like they need to act out their fantasy with you. What this person is not going to realize, and you may not even realize about yourself, is that you have a darker sexual side. And I feel like it's going to take some time for you to truly tap into it being with this person. But I do feel like this person's going to bring it out of you. And when they're introduced to that side, I feel like it's going to, you're going to make them feel, um, they're going to fall like deeper in love with you. Like it's because I just feel like this person is very, very freaky. Like I mentioned earlier, like they could have been a bit of a sexual deviant before they were with you. This person has been around a block more than a few times, and when they start to see like your darker sexual side emerging, they're gonna be like, oh, this is my true soulmate, the love of my life. Like they know what I like you start, when you start to match them, they're gonna feel like they truly, like they already felt like you were their match, but like you tapping into that side of you just makes them know for certain like they can be pleased with you for the rest of their lives because you blow their mind. I do feel like when you start to tap into that side, it's gonna blow their mind for sure. And this person, I'm also thinking they're gonna teach you how to give head like the way they like it. It's not to say that it's any problem with your skills now, but I feel like this person may like head, like they might like oral sex a particular way. And yeah, I feel like they're gonna train you to give them oral sex exactly the way they like it. And I'm hearing sloppy. So this person might like sloppy head. They like the nasty, like spit dripping everywhere. Hearing like all the slurping noises. Like they like the mouth really wet. And it doesn't matter, you know, if it's a male or a female. I feel like the same thing applies. This person likes a really wet mouth, and they like spit dripping out of the person's mouth while they're giving them head. They just like really sloppy oral sex. And they like, this is a man, they like you to deep throat. So this person, if you don't know how to deep throat, this person's going to teach you how to take all of them in your mouth. Like even if they have a really big dick, this person is going to teach you how to swallow it all. And I'm hearing and a little bit of balls. So they might, yeah, they're gonna give, you're gonna become an expert on giving head, being with this person. They're gonna turn you out. I just really get that very strongly. But the thing about it is, they're technically not gonna be turning you out because I feel like what you're gonna become sexually is who you were always inside, but you either didn't know that side of you or you hid that side of you. But yeah, it's gonna come out with this person. So they're just gonna be introducing you to like the sexual beast inside of you. But they're going to fall in love even deeper than they already were. Because yeah, that side is just, it matches them. It matches the urges. This person has like really strong, powerful urges, like sexual urges, and yeah, that sex beast side of you is going to give them all the fulfillment they could ever need. You're going to be the first person I feel that this person ever felt that they can be truly faithful and monogamous with, because I feel like before this person would find that they weren't ever really satisfied with one person, so they felt like they needed to have multiple partners. But with you, it's like you satisfy them on every level, and I feel like sex is really important to this person. So they're going to, yeah, the fact that you fulfill them on that level most of all, just makes them feel like, yeah, you're the one for sure. No bullshit. And this person might also have a fantasy of having sex. Um, it's like I'm getting like they want to have sex on the edge of the earth, but it's not literally the edge of the earth. It's like this person might want to have sex in a particular country, but it's like out in the open. Like this person might have a place in mind that they want a vacation to, like they want to take you to on a vacation. And it's like I'm seeing like a vineyard or it's some kind of place with a lot of greenery, and it's very open, like it's like a large field type setting, and this person wants to make love to you in that open field setting. But the way whatever this place is, maybe it's referred to as the edge of the earth, or or it gives them the feeling that you all are on the edge of the earth when you're there. But oh, it might be like a plain or like a hill. Um, for some, a mountain. But I'm getting more so like grassy. So it's like a plain or a hill. I'm getting that this person, but I feel like it's a famous place. It's like a very known place. It could be like a famous hill in a country, or like a famous hilltop or something. For some of you, it might be they want to have sex by the Hollywood sign in LA. I'm getting that. But if it's not that, I feel like it's somewhere a lot more exotic. I'm getting like um, Italy, um, maybe even Ireland. Yeah, I'm getting like Capri, Italy. That's coming to me very. I heard Capri, Italy. This person might want to make love to you in a place, like a specific location within Capri, Italy. Or like I said, others it could be wanting to make love by the Hollywood sign in LA. But yeah, it's like they want to fuck in a particular place. It's like they had this fantasy in their head for a while, and they want you to be the person that they fulfill it with. It's like I feel like they visited this place before, or they've looked it up before, and they said like, I want to have sex there. Like that would be so cool if I had sex in this place. Like it would be so romantic. It would just drive me wild. And it's like they put it in the back of their head for like future reference, and then they met you and everything is going well, and they're like, this is who I want to fulfill that with. We're gonna go there and we're gonna make this happen. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got for group number one. Hold on a second, I forgot to timestamp when it started. Okay, so we're gonna get into group number two, those who chose the handcuffs. What fantasies or kinks does your person want to act out with you? This person wants to have sex in the ocean, and I don't feel like in the shallow part of the ocean, like near the shore. I feel like they want to have sex with you in like the middle of the ocean, and I'm hearing Pacific Ocean. So they're very specific in relation to which ocean they want to have sex with you in. And they also have a particular time of year that they want this to happen. And it could be during springtime. So they want to have sex with you in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in the springtime. And they want it to be during the day, because they want you to be far enough in the middle of the ocean where people can't exactly see what you're doing, but like you're not so far where people can't see that someone is out there. It's like the people on the shore could see like little figures, like it's people out there in the middle of the ocean, but they have no idea what the two of you are doing. So I feel like this person has a fantasy about that, because it's like the thought of people watching but not knowing what the hell you're doing gets them off. Yeah, this person wants to skinny dip. This person has a thing with water. They want to go skinny dipping in the ocean, and they want to make love to you like in the middle. Like, I don't know if it will literally be the middle of the ocean, but at least far enough from shore where, lifeguards and stuff wouldn't know what the hell you're doing. They just think you out there cuddling and hugging and being romantic. But they'll definitely see that you're out there. But if somebody was to use like binoculars, like they would be able to see what you're doing. And they want to do it while you're a little tipsy. So this person's fantasy is very specific. They want to fuck you in the middle of the Pacific Ocean during springtime in the daytime while you're a little tipsy. You're both a little tipsy. Not too drunk though. They just want you to have a little buzz because they want you to like your whole like your inhibitions to be off. They don't want you to have like the uneasiness or whatever that people would feel like when they're sober, like, oh, I can't do this, people are watching, like, or people, they're right there, like they just want all that inhibition, like all the inhibitions to go away. This person also has, they may have a fantasy of I don't know if this is necessarily a fantasy. I mean, it I guess technically it is, but it's very tame. This person also fantasizes about getting you pregnant. Like they just want to breed you up. It's like they fantasize and they want to do it specifically while you're on your tummy with your ass a little bit up in the air, and they're behind you, and they want to just come in you so hard. I'm hearing several times in that position, and they want to know that their seed impregnated you. Like they want to make sure that you get pregnant in that particular time in that position. This person does fantasize about you being the mother of their child. I'm getting that for those in a male-female relationship. They fantasize about having twins with you. Maybe a boy and a girl. So fraternal twins, boy and a girl. They fantasize about growing old with you. So yeah, I feel like this person's fantasies are not really that kinky. It's like they fantasize about having a family with you, growing old with you, getting you pregnant, and like the only thing I really got was having sex with you in the middle of the ocean during springtime in the daytime while you're both a little tipsy. This person might also have I don't know if this is possible, but this person fantasizes about maybe skydiving with you naked. And they want you to be like tandem. They want you to be together because they want like your body parts, like your private parts to be like joined while you're going down in the air. It's really weird. Or if it's not necessarily skydiving, this person wants to jump off of a cliff into water. Like, I guess they call it cliff diving. So they wanna go like cliff diving with you naked. But that goes back to the whole skinny dipping. But this is a different thing. I get that they wanna specifically dive off of a cliff with you naked. And then they wanna, like, when you land in the water, they want you all to find each other and like make love there. This person loves water. They could be a water sign because they feel very at home in the water. This person might, oh, this is very specific. Someone has like maybe an old church they grew up in, or it's like an abandoned church in their neighborhood that they pass by often. And this person fantasizes about doing it in that abandoned church. They feel that it's like um safe enough because it's not technically a church anymore, although it was once a church. So they feel like, okay, it's not really sacrilegious because, it's not technically a church anymore. But then I feel a little turned on by the fact that it was once a church. So this person wants to do it in an abandoned church. And I feel like this is either a church that was abandoned, like the church they used to attend when they were younger, or this is just a church that they see around in their neighborhood. And they're just like, you know what? I want to do it in there. And this person also fantasizes about you tying them up and dominating them. So they want you to like completely take control. You bind their hands, bind their feet, like they can't touch you at all, and they just have to take it. They want you to completely dominate them. They just want to. I'm hearing they just want to know what it feels like. So I don't feel like it's something they want regularly, but I get the sense that they at least want to try it one time just to see what it feels like, just to see like what it would be like if they can't control when or how they come. So yeah, that's what I have for group 2. Let's move on to item number 3, which is the whip. Okay, so for those who chose item number 3, what fantasies or kinks does your person want to act out with you? This person they want to incorporate food in your lovemaking. And I'm getting specifically they want to lay you out naked. You know how they have I don't know, like I know you've seen movie shows or whatever where they'll have like a naked person on the table and they'll put like sushi rolls on, different parts of their body and stuff. Like they'll just line their body with sushi rolls. I feel like this person wants to do that, but instead of just sushi rolls, like they want to use several things like hors d'oeuvres, sushi, fruits. They want to just lay you out on the table butt naked and just put like an assortment of foods all over your body and eat those foods off of your body. Yeah, they want to, because I'm getting that when they met you, they've always found you to be edible. Like you looked very edible, and they always imagine like eating you from head to toe. Not like on some what do you call it? Oh, the word don't can't even come to me. Not on like some eating people foolishness, like literally eating people, but it's like this person just imagine like eating your ass, eating your pussy, like that kind of stuff. So when they saw you, they met you, it's like they instantly felt like I just want to eat this person. I want to devour them. And so they always, it's like ever since they had this fantasy about food and just like putting food all over you and eating the food off of you, and then once the food is gone, like eating you, licking and eating all over you. If you have a little weight on you, like you have a little belly, this person likes that. If you don't, this person might fantasize about you getting a little belly and like fucking you with that. It's like they want to feel the softness of the belly while they're fucking you, or they like, if you have it already, they like the feel of like your belly against them when they're fucking you. I feel like it really turns them on. It makes this person come very fast just to feel your belly against them. So I feel like they might like to do, no, you know what? I was just about to say they might like to do a missionary a lot, but I'm getting, even if they hit it from the back, I feel like they like to fill up your stomach, fill up your tummy, and feel like the squishiness of it, the pudginess of it. And it just, when they feel it, it makes them come so hard. So I feel like that's something that you're already if you do have a bit of a tummy, I feel like you're already experiencing that with this person. That's a fantasy that they're already acting out with you. This person might also be into role play, but I'm getting that their specific fantasy is playing like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. They want you all to be naked, and the whole thing about Eve feeding Adam the apple, and finding out. But it's like instead of God being involved, they just want it to be like they want to add something to turn it into more like a more sexual story instead of like a condemning story. Or, it could be this person basically just wants to do it outside in the garden, but they want to pretend that you're Adam and Eve in the garden by having sex in nature, naked. Like you just going out there completely naked and having sex in the garden, or just sex in nature, period. This person might have a weird, I'm getting they have like a thought. I don't think they've ever acted on it, but they always imagine what it would feel to maybe stick their dick underneath someone's neck, like underneath someone's chin, like between their chin and their neck, and like have that person just sort of get them off like that. That's really weird. But yeah, I'm getting that they want to see what that feels like with you. They want to put their dick up under your chin. They want you to jack them off like between your chin and your neck. If you are a person who is more fuller figured, I'm getting that like if you have a fatter face, fatter neck, I feel like they want to stick their dick between like if you have rolls under your neck, or under your like rolls in your neck or under your chin, they want to stick their dick between there, and like you just kind of move around, and this person, if you are like a fat person, your person loves your weight. Like they love how full figured you are, and it's like they want to explore all the fullness of your body. So everywhere that there could be like thickness, rolls, they want to just like experience it. And that includes like your neck and your chin. They want to stick their dick in between there and just see what it's like, because they feel like it could be almost like a pussy. It's really weird. But yeah, I just feel like if you have any insecurities about your weight and feeling like maybe you're too big and your person, it turns them off, this person is like, no, you stay big, baby. Like I love everything about that. This person loves to fuck you. Or if you don't know this person yet, they're gonna love to fuck you again, because like the fullness of your body, I'm getting that many of you are very, very full figured in this group. And especially if you're the woman, and even if you're the man, I just got the correction, because it could be a woman who really likes a full figured man. So yeah, it's like this person just loves the fullness of your body, and they just can't get enough of the softness, like of all the fullness. And I'm getting this person makes a lot of noise, or if you don't know them yet, they're gonna make a lot of noise when they have sex with you, because they can't help it. This person is very vocal, like their moans are very loud having sex with you, because your body turns them on. I feel like that might be like the end of their fantasies. No, I feel like this person wants to incorporate candle wax in your love making at some point. I feel like they've done it before and they really enjoyed it. I feel like someone put them on to like dripping hot candle wax on their body, and they want to experience it with you. It's like somebody did it with them, And they probably were surprised by how much they enjoyed it, and they want to do it with you now. They want to drip hot candle. No, you know what? I'm getting that they want you to drip hot candle wax on them, on their chest. Like the heat sensation of it, they're just like, oh, I want them to just drip the candle wax, like the hot candle wax, down the middle of my chest and just fuck me. Like this person is a freak. This person might also want to see you with the same sex. Yeah, it's like they want to watch you have sex with someone of the same sex, and then they want to join in and enjoy you both. So yeah, this person might be they might have a fantasy about having a threesome with you. But I'm getting that they want to do extensive watching first. So they don't want to just, you and the person just play around a little bit and they join in. They want you to get like fully off with just you and that person, and then they come in for the second round and enjoy the both of you. They don't know if you'll be down with it though. I'm getting that they're afraid of mentioning this to you because they feel like if they mention it, that you're gonna think that they want to cheat or something, and they don't want you to think that. They're like, this is literally, I just want to do this with you. I don't want to be with anybody else, but I just want to experience it. So they might not bring it up to you, but if you were to suggest it to this person, they'll be so down and so happy. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so that's about all I have for you all for this pick a card reading. I hope this reading was helpful to you. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you go ahead and do that so you don't miss any updates. If you would like to check out your, again, if you're watching this when I upload it, I have uploaded the general monthly zodiac reading for May 2022, so you can go ahead and check that out at the Vimeo channel. The links to the monthly zodiacs, the general forecast for the rest of the year, your love forecast for the rest of the year, can be found in the Vimeo links below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to that information can be found below as well. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance, and I'll be back with more readings, lovelies. Bye.